Hello, hello. Welcome back to Sussex Farm. I'm Hitman 82. I'm joining Squirrelly in the bushes. Hello, Squirrely. What?
Hello.
Where's that fad? He's over there somewhere. I think he knows we're here, though. Get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Hello, fad man. I see you running away, man.
Hello, Hitman.
And Shadman has returned. At least the trailer named Shadman is back. Oh, hey, there it is.
Hello.
The trailer birthed the dude.
What were you doing in that trailer, Hitman?
Probably hiding.
Very private things, yeah.
You were having a sleep, weren't you? That's what it was.
Yeah. nice little spot.
Oh dear. Right. So last time
I got a roof.
we derped because we tried to do the harvest and the crops were wet. So we've fast forwarded time. We haven't gone to the next day. We just did 5 p.m. the same day as we were last time, but it has dried up enough that we can do the harvest. So we're going to do the harvest.
Don't talk too long. Don't talk too long, because we'll probably lose our window.
Well,
is it going to rain later? I didn't look.
It is at 9 p.m. It's due to rain.
Okay. Well, we best.
I say it's Britain. It's bound to rain, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's see. Hopefully, there's a field entrance down here. Maybe. I see you harvesting. I better get going.
Yep.
Making my way there. Well, darn. If you go the other way around, I can come up next to you and unload, but that's alright.
What heading are we on with? 360. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing.
You need to go to the end in reverse direction so the pipe is over the side of the field.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm trying to do GPS as well.
GPS? You sure the field's big enough for that?
Yes.
I don't know. Oops, I ran over crops. No, I didn't.
Check when I come down.
No, you run over crops in this neighborhood, you're gonna get a beating. We don't have the crops to waste, right?
These are our crops, so this is going to feeding our chickens.
We don't have the crops to waste on running over them.
No, it's got to come out of Hitman's pay packet if that happens.
Well, don't say that. Shadman will be driving all over it and blaming me. Not that he'd do. Yes, you would, wouldn't you, Shadman?
I would never do that.
I don't know you well enough. Yes, you do.
Oh dear.
You know me that long?
Yep. Hey, you have to be that way to be here with Badman.
And if you look at the screen, the map, you can see the yield map being updated as we harvest this.
Nom 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 nom. Yummy, yummy wheat.
And I can actually see a fill percentage on that tipper from my screen as well, which is nice.
Assuming it's correct.
29%.
Yep. I'm gonna go give some of this to the chickens.
Yep.
Chickens are so excited. They're like, oh, food, finally. We were starting to peck at each other. Establish their pecking order. Hey, that's what it comes from. That's where the term comes from, the pecking order.
Mm-hmm.
How they establish who gets the food first.
Anyone but Hitman.
Well, okay.
Basically.
That would mean I was at the bottom of the pecking order.
Yes. Ah, there we go. So yeah, so finally we get to harvest. This is the first kind of field that we've planted ourselves that we've gotten to harvest.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. What time we got that going? We've had so much other stuff on the go. It's a busy farm.
It is.
Got a few weeds in there, haven't we?
There shouldn't be too many weeds in here. There's a few, I think, but there shouldn't be a lot.
I just passed a couple.
What's your percentage, chat pad?
24 or 25%. So.
Okay, so you're not like, where's that Hitman at?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Well, I mean, you are, but not serious, not because you have to.
Not to the point that it's actually causing me any significant concern. Just joy that you're further away than
about it.
Yeah.
What a meanie guy.
Joy that you're absent. So.
Ramming speed.
Speeding ram.
Again. Trying to stay back far enough that I don't impede you when you go to make your turn.
I'll turn in just a small time. But yeah. It should be good.
Nothing like catching the header on the trailer. Easy peasy. Look, you'd almost think we've done this. How many hours have we played this together? I don't know. It's been a few.
Well, I don't know. I mean, this game I've played over 900 hours of, but...
Played a lot of farm sim over the years.
Yep.
Has it been like 7 or 8 years now?
Yes, pretty much.
Wow.
Well, it was 2014 when we started, wasn't it? And that was with Farm Sim 2013.
2013. I can't believe you're still speaking to me.
Neither can I.
For all the crap that gets dished up.
It's part of the fun of it, though.
Yeah.
So. Oh dear.
See, time flies when you're enjoying yourself.
Time flies when you're having fun at someone else's expense.
I don't know if we're enjoying yourself, but
I don't know. I think it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying Farm Sim. I don't play it enough now to get sick of it again, because after you spend thousands of hours playing it, sometimes you get kind of bored of it.
Yep.
Having said that, I just hit 3,500 hours on Eco, so
wow.
Something to be said for overdoing it, and it's just the same kind of thing over and over and over. Just it's addictive. You're with different people most of the time, so there's a whole other, the human dimension there. It's pretty fun. If you haven't played Eco before and you like that sort of game, it's pretty darn fun.
I keep looking at it, just never actually bought it and played it yet.
Yeah, well, if you're buying it for single player, meh. But if you're buying it to play on a server or play multiplayer, that's the way to go, because that's what the game is designed for, honestly.
Especially the things I've seen about it, looks like it's a multiplayer thing.
Yeah. Oh, you can establish governments and all sorts of stuff. And you make laws and taxes and all sorts of stuff. Like right now, we're struggling. The guy running the server has made it more difficult. He ramped up the end game difficulty by a huge amount, so we are just grinding and grinding, trying to get all the steel made that we need and all that. Thanks, Thad.
I figured you needed a grain shower.
So yeah, it's more of a challenge. So now we're having to deal with the problems in our ecosystem, because with all these blast furnaces and cement kilns and all these other things, these machines going, we're suffering. Our water level is going up, like the sea level, and the crops are drying out because the weather patterns have changed due to our activities, and that's pretty neat. So we're trying to watch our CO2 emissions, trying to keep the ecological disaster from. See, what we're trying to work towards is lasers to shoot down a meteor that is coming towards us, and we got about maybe 5 days left before it hits us. So we're trying to scramble and get everything done. So it's a balancing act. You might save the world but destroy it in the process. Or you try and save your ecosystem and then get it wrecked by meteors crashing into the planet. So I mean, yeah. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat to compare to real life. Anyway, there you go. There's your segue, or not segue, your diversion for a game that we're not even playing right now. Everything you wanted to know plus 5 minutes more of it.
Only 5 minutes?
I don't think so.
So let's just get this little snippet here. Where's that pesky hitman?
On the way back. I'm just coasting and my engine's off. Whoops, I can't. My brakes don't work when my engine's off. That must be hydraulic brakes, yeah. Sorry. Here, go ahead and move forward. There you go.
Goodness me, you just can't get the stuff these days.
Well, I had turned it off to save fuel and went coasting down the hill and couldn't stop.
I repeat my statement.
Can't get good narrators anymore. They keep repeating themselves.
Well, technically, I made the statement saying that I repeat myself, not...
I was gonna grab that and pull it away, but oh well. I would have run into you, so I didn't.
Okay.
Done. So let's see what we got for harvest there. I got the last batch about to drop in the thingadooper.
Jolly good. Yeah, because we did empty it to feed the chickens beforehand, so...
Yeah, well, it's, yeah. I did put a little bit in the chickens, like maybe 100 or 200.
We've got about 66,000 litres of straw for that.
That's good. That's a lot of straw.
And we have 15,500 wheat.
That's good. That'll keep us feeding
around.
the chicks for a while.
Yeah, we can't even sell that really because we need all of it.
Yeah, I don't think the intention wasn't to sell it really. That's why we've got the soybeans on 3. So
Might be to sell some of the straw eventually.
yeah, but we'd have to bale it.
Bales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess from here on we should be probably baling it. So we'll need to get us a baler.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's see, Mr. Fadman. What do we got on next?
Well,
How much time do we get left there?
We've got about another kind of 7, 8 minutes or so. I'm going to start. I think we can actually. I don't know if we can turn it around because we've got the ability. What calendar-wise, we could plant barley, so we could flip this wheat field over to barley. I don't know if it'll grow this season or if it'll grow for next year, but we could start the field work on that. So I'm going to start the cultivating. I don't think it should need ploughing because we ploughed it already before.
Before you cultivate it, do you need to put any amendments on there?
Well, we can always do the
Slurry or?
Well, no, because you have to do that. You can't fertilize it before you've put a crop on it.
Oh, I see. So we can't spray it or anything. All right, gotcha.
No. So
cultivate. So you mean you can't even put an amendment on before you cultivate? How bizarre.
well, the lime you might be able to do, but the fertilizing, no.
Right. Okay. Well then, does it need lime? Is the next question, isn't it? Now we look at our map.
It's looking fairly reasonable on. It probably needs a little bit of lime, but not a lot.
And we don't have another cultivator, do we?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well done. And what are you seeding on there? What is your intention?
Barley.
Oh, I'll get the seeder ready.
So.
Barley contain myself.
Oh.
All right, hands up. Who was ready for the barley joke?
I was.
I knew you. It doesn't surprise me that you would be. You would be ready, Squirrelly. You know me.
Yeah.
I can barely pass up an opportunity for one of my corny jokes.
Yeah, well. Craziness.
Let me see here. So, are we able to? Let's see. If I open the cover on the cedar, am I able to actually dump seeds? Like, dump the seed right in?
I don't know.
I guess not. I thought maybe.
I don't think I've actually done any of the seeding on this map so far. Or did I do the oats? I can't remember. I did some. I've done field prep, but I can't remember if I've actually done seeding or not. So, but there we go. A little bit more up and down the field simulator.
Whee! What you up to, Shadman? Are you like, well, I was gonna seed, and then you came along, you jerk. No denial there, I see.
No, I wouldn't deny it.
Oh.
Deary me.
But that little orange tractor pull this big cedar? I don't know.
Probably not. It's only the small one, I think.
Yeah, well, now that we've bought the harvester, we can start to look at the tractors that we've got on lease. And we can start to return them and start to buy. Because we've got one of the fence that we own. We can then start to look at buying some higher grade equipment, maybe. Which means we'll have less of it potentially, but we'll own it rather than be leasing it, so...
But are you wanting this seeding done now? Or do we need to do something to the field first?
I think we need to seed it now, because then we'll need to figure out what if it wants fertilizing, and so on and so forth. I'll
give you another couple passes before I go, that way we're not running into each other. We definitely need to get a bigger cultivator, that's for sure.
Yeah. We need to get lots of bigger equipment, but we would... Well, when we started, we started with about 6 people, and it was kind of, okay, well, how do we have enough jobs for everybody to do? So we couldn't necessarily just jump off onto things. So
I think your best bet there is using missions and then leasing the equipment for the missions, and that keeps people in machines. Like in that, especially in that early phase when we've got a lot more people.
Yeah. Well.
Done is done.
Yep. It certainly is. So.
One of these days we'll all have 22, and then we can start a series on that one.
Yeah, well, Alien Jim, who does this map's already put No Man's Land out for 22. So I don't know quite what timescale we'll be looking at for Sussex Farm. So my expectation is, assuming that Alien Jim does put Sussex Farm out for 22, that we'll probably, when that gets there, we'll aim to head over to 22. And then we'll find a way of getting the save game on 22 up so that we've got the same fields and the same amount of money and whatnot. Because it'll be quite equivalent. Aside from precision, it'll be quite the equivalent because we've already got seasons enabled on this. So yeah. So it won't be that much of a leap.
I can always edit a save game too to match what we got here.
Yeah, that's true. Isn't this strange? No, why can't I lower the seeder? Can we not seed right now? It's late summer.
You should be able to seed.
Well, allow me. There's no option to lower the seeder.
You unfolded it?
Yeah. What? What did you press to do that? Because it wouldn't lower for me. There wasn't even an option on it.
I
was
pressed
pressing my
V.
button I always press. Okay, well, when I did, nothing happened. Okay, thanks, game.
Making
Right.
it look very silly, wasn't it?
Eh.
Ah.
People have encountered bugs in games before. Derpiness.
We don't need anything to make Hitman look silly.
That is true.
He does that all by
I
himself.
do that all on myself. Yeah. That's alright. Be pretty boring if it wasn't.
Pretty much. Pretty much, pretty much, pretty much. So there we go.
Yeah, isn't it strange? It will not lift for me. So I can't lift it up again. So I know it looks derpy because I'm dragging this through the grass, but it's not my fault. I press V, I press my normal buttons on my controller because I do this all with the controller. But I cannot lift that for some reason. Oh well.
Fair enough. Well,
No, we had her problems with the horses as well, so it might just be maybe I just need to reload.
maybe.
Sync issue.
Maybe. Something's going...
All Hitman's fault.
It
Yeah,
certainly is. But it looks like that's what we're going to be...
Time.
It is that time. So we're going to get this field done. And,
Awesome.
yeah, we'll be back next time. And, of course, next time, we'll be in early autumn.
Yep.
Although I bet you it'll probably say early fall. But it'll be early autumn.
It'll be early something.
So this
Alright,
this has been late summer. We've finally managed to harvest one of our own fields, which is excellent. Squirrelly's been working on baling missions whilst we've been doing this. Thank you very much, Squirrelly.
Squirrelly's here?
Yes, Squirrelly's here. And Shadman's been helping us out with the animals and sleeping in tippers and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a
Sleep, isn't it?
it's a team effort, this farm. It really is. But yeah. So until next time, take care, everybody.
See you next time.
See ya.
Have a good one.